So good afternoon. Good afternoon, class. So this training is coming up from the internal audit we are trying to organize. So if we help us, then it will also help the organization so that the team can work together for good quality. So the topic is budget preparation and budget preparation. Yeah? Budgetary control. So before I go, let me start with this quote. He who fails to plan to fail. So before we start, let us discuss on this. Can anyone or lead us tell us what you understand by this? He who fails to plan. First, anyone. Fine. Which is the same thing as this budget. So we don't have budget, there's no art. That department, that organization is failed. Because budget is like what we want to achieve in the nearest future. We have short-term budget, we have long-term. The same thing to individual as well. For me, I don't know maybe because I'm a accountant. When I'm coming in the morning, I know that this is 2,000 I want to come. I want to come with 5,000. And this is what I'm going to use. Anything, once that way, what I budgeted for is going beyond what I have. It means I'm not buying it in the future. Because I don't prepare, I don't want to check what happened, and I also put in consideration that what if I'm going and there's no travel because I don't start. And something don't happen and they say there's no service to them, but they find your way. That is considered. So we have to see on scene what can happen. So that is what this aspect is saying. And this quote is widely known in the accounting field. Then let's go to Bible as well. The Bible also talk about that. Psalm 11:3 also says, if the foundations be destroyed, what can be restored? That is, if the foundation is bad, if the budget is prepared at the beginning is bad, then there's no achievement. There's no how you want to achieve. Just continue to roll if all this are not. Then Luke 4:28 also says, which of you intending to build a tower, seated no down and counted the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it. Let happen after he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish it. Then what will happen to people? They will start mocking that they started work. And that is what the budget is all about. So I want us to see how important it is when I'm talking about budget. And even most organizations make sure they take this one serious than any other thing in every organization. Okay, so let's now talk about budget. So what do you know? Now that we know how important it is, we are getting to from the Bible, from our normal circumstances. Now, a budget is a financial plan. Not underline that. A financial plan. At least there must be figure. There must be quantitative. We must have figure. 20,000, 5,000. Financial plan that outlines your income and what? And expenses. Not only income. The two must be there. Income and expenses. If your own department is not, for example, sorry, let me use this like HR department. We are not expecting them to make any revenue. But if we have likely savings that it can have, it's also it will replace income. So it's not that every time we should have other aspects, the other leg of income. What can we do? What can we generate? How can we save? If you are not spending your time, but you are able to save, is it part of income? It will reduce your stress. Then over a specific period of time, it can be 2 months, it can be 1 month, it can be 3 months, 5 months, depending on the policy of organization. The organization will do it just once. Unlike Medwall where we have, Medwall is very wide and has many subsidiaries. So you can't just give me per year. That is too overwhelming. You have to break it down. And not only because of that, because of situation in the country now, because of situation in the country, we notice that things are going up every day. Buying things, transportation, exchange rate, and the like. Then savings are more. Entertainment, all these are the examples of what you can do. Then another thing is saying the budget is a formal plan. That is, formal plan is organizational plan. When you're talking about budget, organization, companies, every one of them, they have budget. And most organizations now, they take this thing very seriously and express mainly in financial terms and covering all the activities of the entity. Not that we only cover admin, we only cover resources. What happens to the remaining? Because they are going to spend money in that department. So any department that knows that every year or every time they are going to spend, then it must be captured. If some departments are not captured, you see that's where we'll be having extra budget and overspending or whatever. Those people are not budgeted. So they just, and we have to cover their activities. And from there, we'll be having overspending. Then I want to make this class interactive, but when I get there, I will talk about that. So, purpose of budget. So why do we need to budget? Why do we need to budget? The first one is that for financial plan. And that is even the main reason why we are in the organization for financial plan. To plan for our income, to plan for our revenue, to plan for our expenses. At least what can we achieve? So a budget helps you to plan your finances by outlining your expected income. We'll be looking at that slide. How do we budget for our revenue and how do we budget for our? This allows you to allocate funds to different categories. Then prioritize the spending. So by the time you have the budget, you'll be able to see that hey, this one will wait for this time. This one will wait for this one. Then you focus on this. Maybe you have 50 million to spend and you already spent 40 million. And you see how one expense, you'll be able to prioritize that. Let's leave this for let's go for this because you have a good budget. Then set financial goals. And that is why we see why CEO always take the budget for target sales. Because when you want to prepare the budget, you will capture this budget, this target given to you in the budget, and take it as your revenue for that. So if I do 50, 20, 30 for people, means I'm expecting 100 million in a year. So if some people are unable to meet up with that amount allocated to me, it means I will not be able to get 100 million, which means I will need to look for somewhere to cover the how to cover it. And that is why it is very serious and don't take it serious. Then control spending. It will also help us to control the spending. Like what I said to the morning, if I know that I've already for 6,000 a day and I've already spent 2,500, I saw something of 1,000. like having 100 million target effort to go. Then for emergency preparedness, so you prepare for emergency. In case this thing happens, we are going to be looking at this is not even what we want to do, but this is not the foundational just to get familiar to that. That's not really our main objective. Then financial awareness, and the most important thing there is for decision making. That is the main reason for budget. When each department presents their process, we want to make decision on it. We want to know if we should go for it or if we should postpone this particular project. It's for decision making. And then savings and investment. Budget encourage savings and investing by allocating a portion of your income to savings or and in the summary now, budget is a practical tool that helps individuals to take control of their finances, plan for the future, and achieve their financial goals. It is not just about numbers. We must take note of that. Not just because they want to see numbers. They want to see 5 million, 50 million in my budget, so that they know that I'm working. It must not be only the number, it is a guide for making informed and intentional decisions about the money. Not just that, last year I spent 50,000, and this year if I put 40, last year I spent 6 million. This year if I put 40 million, last year I want to spend less than that. Are you not planning to go beyond to achieve more? It's not just about that, it must be something that is realistic. Like conversation I listened to this morning. Now, the next one. Now, this is the other part that we need to. This is where we are going. So preparing the budget. We have so many types of budget. We'll be looking at it as we also do. Now, the first thing we need to do to solve the problem is to have what we call budget committee. The budget committee, when you set your own target, or if the accountant has a setting target for you, and last year you made 20 million, and this year they said they are going to give you 30 million. Then it's not just one person that will be standing. One person cannot just sit down and say, because you made 20 million last year, you must make 30 million this year. It's going to be budget committee. Everybody will reason together. In this area, because that 30 million you want to do, it's going to put organization in trouble if it's not because of that activity. Because they have already scheduled their spending around that 30 million. So if you're unable to meet that 30 million, then the organization will be. So those are going to be in that organization, maybe like 3, then financial services, like if they have like 2 financial, like 1, they will go for so that they will be able to explain the financial. So everybody will see that we agree that yes, let's go for this. But you give me 30 million last year, you give me 50 million this year. How do you want to do it? The margin is more than 50. Okay, I found that I will. Because if you get that thing, very important. That is why you want to. If I say that okay, don't worry. That's why I'm recording. We are doing and we are recording it. So once we are done, we will share the videos to everybody. Then the first thing to do is to work on the budget committee. At least maybe after this meeting, so let's select at least 3 from other departments, 1 from audit, 1 from. So that anytime you are preparing the budget, it's not one person cannot make decisions for you. And once you make that, I mean, 3 from other, they have subsidiary, they have HR department, they have admin, consult, and 3 out of that. What is the about? No, you will prepare your own budget. What they want to do, they are not preparing for them. They just want to, when you present your budget, they will sit down and review. You will see how realistic that budget is. I'm saying exactly. If you put 50 million now, last year you made 30 million. This year you are saying you want to make 50 million. We sit down, please. Explain how you want to make 50 million. Even the 30 million we gave you last year did not make it. So how do you want to, how are the strategy? It's possible that you want to you or use it for example. You will make it. Do not ask, okay, since you made this, yeah, you have made that. So I think in case of if it's will always take care of it. Because we still get to where we get another. You have two people, but we say how? The thing where there's no way we want to we only have to have this twice in a year. But your accounting year end is from January to December. It's from January to December. So that's 23, 24. So we need to work on this committee, yes. Every year, but when you have problem, it's not about what it is like. Don't worry, we communicate. Now that will do that. Exactly. Okay, so let's continue. So we'll work on that project committee so that we can be on that. Then the next one is budget manual. The budget manual will guide everyone on how to prepare the budget. Even though we cannot create a budget manual now, we will have template for everybody. So that will serve instead of that budget manual. Then the next one is the key objective of the budget. Everybody must know what is the objective. The objective is not just to impress or whatever, it's just to guide you. That is, I want to make 10 million and I want to spend 8 million. So I want to make sure that I have 2 million as profit at the end of the year. Then we start. Then budget planning procedure and budget practice. Then we have budget details that must be included in the functional budget. When we say functional budget, we mean departmental budget. So in department A, SME, construct, agriculture, we prepare their own budget. When you prepare your own budget, they will have a master budget. So when you bring it in pieces, then the accountant will have to set the master budget, encompass the whole budget of the in one part. Then the monitoring will continue and then we put control on that. The responsibility for preparing the functional budget. Details of the budget approval process. Then the budget will be approved by the budget committee before we now send it to the CEO or the board of directors that this is the budget you are working. So it's not that one person that will prepare and then send. So even it's not ideal. If you work in audit firm or whatever, if one person finish the audit, prepare the financial statement, they will pass it to another person to check. Another person will pass it to another person to proofread. To make sure that what you have done is correct. But if you don't know what it is, it's not because you don't know it, but because of oversight, figure. So anything can happen. So you have to your colleagues will pass it to them. Please check this, so that you know that what you've done is correct. And there's no error. As like our motto as an accountant, say accuracy and integrity. So it will be accurate. Then the master budget, I think I've talked about that. Then functional budget is talking about the different departments, sales budget, production budget, expenditure, every overhead cost center. Then principal budget factors. What are the factors that we need to look at when we are preparing budget? So we need to look at the inflation. So it's not that we are preparing for January now. We said we are going to buy fuel, 600. Then when we get to February, we put 600. From January to December, we put 600 for fuel. It's not realistic because the price is going up. So you also need to consider the changes in that price. Okay, sir. Okay, so like fuel, we can look at the trend. You can look at the trend. You see that at the beginning of this year, the fuel was just going up and down. Yes, that's why it's very difficult to get accurate figures, but it's better you project more cost. Exactly. So, but you project more cost than revenue, then you make sure that you monitor that cost. They are not finishing that cost. So that because you are just playing smart to have more cost than revenue. Then you still make sure they reduce the cost as
This time last year, now this time, this January, is about 8 million. And the same thing as the cost of production, cost of food. These are the people in Nigeria, even you know that most people need to work. You understand? Because the economy is very unpredictable. Like now, okay, I was learning, okay, that's now, even this is think about that from this week. Because we were saying last week, 2 weeks ago, Sibeli was around 5,000. Last week it was 8,000. Now we say it's 10,000. Okay, no, so now. So you understand? Like in this environment, even if you want to very difficult for you. You understand? That's why they review. Except, okay, like now, somebody will send you that. I'm going to send a number of see, I don't think I'm getting that. You look at for looking at the inflation, the rate of inflation now, so that's my idea for us. So as if now, the leaf supplier comes yesterday, they do that. As I used to do, you are saying it at 3,000. So, I don't know, last week, the price went to 85. Now, 3 years. Last week, this kind of something. No, I can't get it that rotation of the diamond. And to good guy as also it's very difficult. I'm not going to say I want to reach out of my So maybe I won't budget for next time.
Let's see, by the time we get to type of budget, we see more answers. Okay, so I think we are done with this operation, space of operation, sales, budget. And another thing is that not just for us, especially for Kenyan, not just to tell us, not just to tell us that we want to make 100 million. You have to tell us how you want to make it. How many volume do you want to sell? Do you want to produce? I want to produce 1,000 loads, 1,000 kilos. Then multiply it by selling price. So every day you monitor. If you are able to meet up with that production, you know that you are already missing that time. But if you don't tell us 100 million, you cannot even get that. So it has to be in that format. Then let's move on. Okay, so stages in the budget process. So we have stages in the budget, we have the provision and communication. This is the key area. There should be communication in budget. If you are not, if you are the head of the department, doesn't mean you must be the one to prepare that budget. Someone under you can prepare the budget. Let them know, or even if you are the one to prepare the budget, let the person in that department know. So that both of you can work, everybody in that department work together. That this is what we want to achieve. We have already set target of 100 million. And how are we going to achieve it? Teamwork. How are we going to achieve it? Let's go this way, let's go. So it's not just one person day, it's everybody's day. Okay? Then identify. Okay. I'm just trying to. I'm not even seeing your budget. I'm not even seeing your budget. I'm just trying to see your budget. Then identify the principal budget factors. What are the things that will make the budget? What are the things you want to consider in the budget? You know that you cannot produce for 1 month without preparing all of the plant and material. You must make sure you transfer at least one month interval or 2 months interval. You make sure that there's maintenance and repair. So that when this thing happens, not be saying but so you'll be able to cover all this. Then the next one is prepare the functional budget or plan for the principal budget part. We all still remember the functional budget as the departmental budget. Then prepare the other functional budget in logical sequence when necessary. Then submit functional budget to the budget committee for review and approval. The budget committee must review for prove that this can do. Like someone I was hearing that the budget for 200,000, what is 200,000 in the old budget in the old? And second, I don't know without budget committee and they plan it. This 200,000 will be achieved. Then you work on it. Then prepare the master budget. So the master budget is for the accountant. You combine all the departments from various areas together, and then that is what I'm going to present to the board. This is what we want to do. Then the master budget and the supporting functional budget should be submitted to the board of directors. That is what you have said, what individual has said to the accountant, and the one he has prepared. Everything together will be with the board of directors, so that they're able to monitor for individuals. Okay, so the next one is the details budgets are communicated to the managers responsible for their. So after the budget has been approved, then you communicate to the heads of the department. And then control process. After the budget has been approved, actual performance should be monitored by comparing with the budget. And I want to, because this is not really what we want to achieve. This is the main thing. I'm not sure if it's clear. Or let me use the Excel one. Okay, so this is how the budget should be like from each department to there. So it was have the aspect of revenue and the expenditure. And the expenditure is talking about two aspects. We have foreign expenditure, we also have capital. The capital expenditure, okay, let me start from. So the revenue aspect. So we are looking at, if you can see the earnings percent functional and the departmental. We have items, we have working. We have January, February, March. Because of situation with the policy now, how things change, inflation, exchange rates, it's better to do it every year. And by the time you do it every month, that's 4 months, that's 3 months or 4 months issue. Because you are benefiting from January. So we have January, we have February, we have March. For those two, there's no issue with that. Just ignore it, just yeah, exactly. When the revenue, anyone to know that revenue is coming, that's their competition. People call not paying, let's say, people call don't speak to anyone. Or you don't know. That if you want to you think the other you can get the water from Aqua, at least you Aqua, at least you go to another country. Maybe you will see something that you have it for you. Then I will go sit down on the neck of life. It's like 9 months, like it's in there. Before. The 9 months, they will let you months to go to the. So, what my said, the budget always has a specific thing. If I'm budgeting for 2024, we got everything I want to achieve and everything I want to spend from January to December. Anything after 24 is not complete. It's not part of that yet. So we have revenue for those who are selling bread. You can see I want to produce 10,000 bread in a year. Then I will multiply it by 400. But if you look at it, you see that the people are not the same thing. Because I'm expecting to change, no, the one is the same. But maybe in April, you can see the figures in the but when I get to July, the revenue is changed. Because I'm expecting to change my price. The way I go to this place, 11 in November, I'm expected to change my price. Factoring, inflation, and things. But the volume was, it's not, if you say, I want to make 100,000, or I want to make 100,000 from low, I want to make 50,000 from medium, it's not specific. But I think if I don't want to for that one, but I say I want to produce 50,000 bread in January, how will I do it? Because you make sure that every month you are producing, you are making up with that production. So if anything happens to that production, you know that there will be shortfall. So it's better we project using volume for chemicals. Then and you but you can still sell something for I also have a training for those who are in the service center. Okay, like okay, this is now. Sorry. So this is now. I want to produce 1,000 now in the month. So if every day you are producing, let's say 100 multiplied by 30, so you monitor the volume, not the sales. So you monitor the sales, but the volume is right. So that will be the reality. Then rental. Okay, rental is straightforward. The only thing is that you must make sure you meet up. Rental can just put 50 million in a month. And the thing is that you just have to run around and make sure you get that you need that. If you're not getting the facility, you know that. Then activity like streaming. Also we drive by the number. Not that I want to make 10 million. How many students do you want to register for this? So if you have 20, if your partner is 20, I know that in the first January, you know that you are short of 5. You cannot, if you can do that way, you won't make that. Yes, because this is monthly, so because it's monthly, you don't have issue with family or yearly. Saying that how do you 3 times, 3 months. Then I will collect 3 months. Okay, for the okay, the first time you have how many months with that now? Let's by 3, and then 6 is monthly. Or if you don't want to do that, you don't want to do it monthly. Put that here, where the one is going to be aligned at the end of that. So that is the new code now. Zero on that. Then we have training for those who are in training. But training also has to join by how many people do you want us to register? So if your target is to register to make 10 million, and one person will pay 50,000, multiply it or 50 divided by, so you know how many numbers you want to achieve. Every month, if that number is not up to that target, you have to do that. And then we also have CD, there are still the same thing. So now this is revenue. Not very, yeah, your own is not here, but your own is to sell in something like this. It depends on how creative you are. So what? So people are ready to talk about okay, so when we're preparing this, we are not just preparing for preparing safe. When you multiply everything by 12, or you add it from January to December, we have annual. Then, how do we get this figure? We have to come and see what we made last year. If we made 100,000, 100 million last year, and you're saying 107 this year, it means it's possible. The difference is not that much. So you can increase the, but if you're having like 50 million here and you're putting 107 here, How do you want to make it? You understand now? So except miracle, like you said, then we have to compare the current budget with previous budget for us to see variance, to see the movement. If
okay, the last one, the question is, because cost or profit or that amount might be, have you looked?
no cost here. But this is revenue. This is revenue. No cost.
We have that says, out of that 12,000.
Not
The
there.
remaining is
This one is only, this is only for that child, what the child pays. And I think I omitted that before we start the preparation, then we have zero budget. We have type of budget, zero budget, incremental budget. So zero budget means you are starting from scratch. You are ignoring previous information. But I don't think that was so it's better you use incremental. You look at what you spent last year and compare it to what you want to spend this year. And then try to increase it. If I spend 50 million last year, yes, you use spend. Last year I spent 50. Then this year, let me spend 60. But that 60, you must be able to justify. You put 50 million and put 60. Why are you putting there? This thing has gone up. The more there's an increase in price, there's inflation, there's this, then that's why that budget committee they sit down and do it very well.
So what if I nominate
Exactly.
so they should go to 10% for every year. Really, last year, I'm looking to give this year, we have 95.
There's also what we call markup accounting as well. So if I'm using 10% to increase my revenue, I can use 8% to increase my. At least 2% is still part of the profit and loss. So we'll sit down and look at it. Exactly. Even by the time I share this template with you, yourself you will know if you made profit. So you'll be able to adjust it that how to adjust this, how to work through it. Okay, so this is the aspect of the revenue. So for the exponent expenditure, the cost expectation are recurrent expenses. That you know that there is no how you must incur it that way. For example, like salary, you know that there is salary everything. So that is under current expenditure because it happens every month. So if our expenditure is 70 million every month, January 17, the same thing to February. Then we can also look at it. I think in January, there's always an additional staff or also additional. So we can see the trend. If the money used to decrease or the salary to increase. So when you get to that August, you also expect it. Then at the December, see some people that pay 50,000 for one incident. So you can try to look at it in a year. What is the rate? I think I used to have like four, I used to have like five, and also start to that. So that we say, ah, this is not the budget. Why are you bringing it? Then I went and I did all these things. Then the following aspect, like Mr. Bottas and the facility department, they should be able to know by now how many liters of fuel do we use in a week or in a month. So let it. Those who are going to, at least the distance is still the same thing. So the fuel will not reduce. The liter they are using, except if the person was. So in the month we use 100 liters. So the only thing that will be changing is the price of fuel. So if from January to March, you can use the same figure, then you know that anything can happen like that. Maybe from April to August, you increase the price. So that at the end of the day, you play around that figure. Then transportation, maybe if they're going to somewhere, take this particular place and going to, or direction of traveling, a CEO is traveling, all those things will be cancelled in all the budget. So it's not that someone remove the money we are not everything will be because this is like a bad rule. If this thing is working, everything will be there. Then both repairs, like I said, facility and expenditure of our machine, when we want to repair it. Renovation, we know that renovation is one long figure. Maybe at the beginning of session, first time, second time, and fourth time. So let's say we are using 7 million to do all these things, depend on the strength, how much of it is using. Then in another one of September, then they will do another one in September. Then we also have license renewal. I mean, renew, and all the new, I think that one is every year, we continue. Then road permit, if it is every, how many vehicles do we have? And how many permits? How much is it going to be? Even if the people do the same thing, 10,000 or like 5 months, government doesn't see price. So it's only private in the private machine that needs to see the price. Then we have the contingent liability, contingent expense. This is what we call miscellaneous fee. But this contingent is unforeseen circumstances. So we can just budget based on the department, based on what we need. We can just budget it sometimes. And often can just break down. And you have seen it, friends, please in a year, I need to experience this twice. So you have to put it there. So it's not compulsory that you must spend that on students, but just like for example, in case anything happens, you can go back there. I think every department can have this department. As long as it's not going, as long as your cost is not going beyond the and this will also help the target people. By the time they look at it, and it's like you already giving yourself normal target for profit, not for revenue. Because you monitor the cost, you have already given them that want to make 30 million profit. So you know that if anything happens to this expenditure, it goes higher, then you'll be missing the profit. Then the capital expenditure I think is mainly for facility, maybe can you benefit. Okay, so this one is talking about new project. I want to build like this place now. This is capital. Then we want to get new bus, new school bus. We want to get new Lisa, so these are the capital. Capital actually means things that can be more than 1 year. So the more than 1 year. And this is like around 20 years. Or 10 years. And coming to the board. Yes, it can get then the duration of I can't say I want to buy give you a laptop like Mr. Cooper. You want to buy 5 laptops, Apple laptop. You put them on. No, everyone has to do that. So, it's true, all those have to do is find total revenue from January. These items will depend on your own department. So the revenue is if you add it together, then the expenditure you incur, you look at the previous, you can see that what are the things I need to spend every month, or it happens once in a year. You revenue, then you allocate cost to it. So you have this one to this place to get it. Then you have this one to this place to get it. So the difference between revenue and the cost, the total cost here, to give us, and this is what the management want to start looking at. This is what we want to be happen. We're looking at your revenue every month. So by 1st January now, we're going to have to by 1. So by January now, we said 108. That's what we want to do. Then when you now look at the actor, because after this, that project target review we do every month. Is it every month? Target review, is it every month? I did our SSO. No, you see, it should be every month. It should be every month. So that whatever you have done for the January, we will now match it with your actual. This is budget, this is actual. We look at if there is difference. So if there is difference, we communicate to the team. This thing is going to go down. Yeah, exactly. If you have been above, let me ask something. Okay, sir. Yeah. I hope you use any interest. Okay. Several times the advocate of entity concept that the any measure to be seen as an individual. Giving them target. But we're giving them profit. At the end of the year, this month will over 5 million. But then you look at this course, I just say, it may have cost of 20 million and the revenue of 24 million. So since you want them to do that target, they will cost and revenue will be working with participating. In order to make that target, you will be spending more money to get that. So the organization is at work. After all, I get where I am, less than the time, I get something of 20 million. But at the end, you don't make anything. So I don't make it. So let us get it. Okay, wait. I feel very talking about 20 million. So this new, this comes scenario.
Richard, that's my power. And because I understand that now, I'm supposed to recognize everything.
understand?
Oh, okay.
What is like? Revenue is part of. They charge me for everything. Even for students. So the students is not even my time. It's not part of people. It's not what you do. Everyone's going to do it. It's not. My talent is only like completed and everyone has to like you know. That one is like you know. So you understand? So you understand? So you know, I understand.
Okay,
So
so
Mr. James, I'm not talking about the decision.
the position.
What all those are? I don't know.
Yes, that position will be for accountants. Because there's a way of calculating. And besides, you say, the package need to be low. You don't consider that. All just want to say is your not cost. You will know and know.
Because I'm looking at because in my I told you yes, 4 years. You are pretty treating them. You don't have any big problem. It's just there. You get everything happen. There's a mission to find out. So now, just going to go and look at it. Besides, that's it. I don't see a revolution. You know, that's not
So that is my,
So it's not what we like.
we will still talk on that. Let him take. Do we have any other question? Then for that budget committee, we will also work on it.
So, Mr. Davis, are you going to do all this thing?
Yes, sure. I will send both the templates and the slides. And the video. So I'm also doing the videos. Yes, that would be more realistic.
I know it's supposed to be what.
So if you want to produce 50 in a month, you will use product, you will use the volume. So you know that every day they are producing 1,000, you know that a month. So you can see like yesterday now that there was no so that something is. Okay. Ask your question. Don't any question. That's your own revenue. Very nice. I think your own can be a number of long. Because if you want to do it in volume, you have so many materials, so it will be too matter for you. You say you write uniform, you write uniform, huh? Uniform. You can put amount from 50 million. Others, this amount, then so it means you are the one giving the target for yourself. You have to, you are going to prepare your revenue, you prepare your, yes, so you prepare your revenue, that revenue you are preparing is like a target. Then your cost will be there. Then when you have to bring it to the committee, if last year we made 50 and you are putting 51 this year, what happens? To be able to make more than 50, we will help you to that thing. You understand? Then if you make 50 last year and you're putting 100 this year, we will tell you it's not possible. Let's do it. So it's like you're using your hand, you are giving us.
What is that they are saying, we are not real. I think that they are just not giving us that's what is happening all
When the committee will be sitting down, I think it's and tell you your performance, like something else. It's something that consider maybe 40 million and the actual something that came for 3 million. The president department that I'm doing is currently free. And so I don't you see that? See, that is why it requires the knowledge of the CEO to understand it. But any CEO that doesn't understand that, we keep all the same. Why is they doing it for such a thing? Because one, it's not the one to tell the money of it. Okay, you should not see, you should not be in account for conservatism. So see, at least supposed to we are not going to go to the other thing. Let me do that. Understand? Okay, so if you like if you want to do the project, I want to do the project. Then when you now bring it, committee will not look at it. It is realistic. Everybody if you use that, get it variable to get the same problem. No, if revenue is increased by 10, you can use funds to be like 8. There will be room for profit. So if I increase my cost, 30%, I can increase the revenue by 50%. No, if revenue should be higher than but so that we can, because we are driving the environment. See, when you are looking at there's a lot of things that are possible. Looking at the Bible and Bible. If cost, the piece of profit is explained and the cost of production, we call it markup. But if your profit is explained at the cost of space, we call it margin. So that your markup margin. But once you follow that template, it's not and if there's any issue, we can always come to audit account. So let us learn on community. You can pick this account. So what we get? They said what I'm going to All right, thank you
Yeah,
for
when it's required.
listening.